Hi, this is my blog 4 entry, and today we're discussing three key points about technology and education, primarily with teachers and planning in the classroom. The first point question is: should teachers leverage technology to enhance learning? My first answer is yes, always, please. Children today are a part of that digital age generation, and they are so engulfed with technology and social media. I mean, they literally were born into it. So, to have a class lesson or just a unit rather that does not ever involve technology is really going to be hard for those students to pick up. I mean, there's only so much they can read out of a book or on paper or worksheets, and there's only so much that they can do without eventually needing to access something, be it online or just some kind of resource from the internet. In my classes weekly, I am always embedding something with technology within our units. The kids love it, and I feel like they really gain the knowledge and all the content material to help them towards mastery when they're using technology. Which leads into the second question: how does this align with how humans learn? There are several modalities of learning, and we know this. What I found out with technology, with some of the new websites or the new resources that we are using as a district to teach certain concepts, they have already divided all those different modalities into their resource. They have something for the auditory learners. They have something for the kinesthetic learners that need to do something where we can actually print out an assignment and it's a lesson and we can create something to do in the classroom based off of that one resource. They have something for students that are independent and need to be able to work on their own. They have something for those that need a little more structure or need some guidance. One site in particular that I use is great for those learning modalities. Vocabulary.com is a musical hip hop infused website that teaches all lessons from math, science, ELA, social studies, health, life. It says on there character building. They teach so much, but there's so many things and ways that you can use it within the classroom. It's not one set way. It is multiple ways. I can do a whole group lesson with the videos that they provide, and then I can break it off and assign students individual tasks that they can do independently. And then I can bring them back, or I could also do small group lessons with them. They have extra assignments that I can do, like I mentioned earlier, where I can print them out and actually do something with them hands on in the room as a group, or I can let that same project, that same task be done in individual groups on their own. There's so many things I can use, but we would not have got that if we didn't use technology. Even down to just using my smartboard. It is something that really behooves us in the classroom. It benefits us so greatly, and I don't see technology truly being useful, and I don't see classrooms truly reaching all their students without the infusion of the two. In the article that you had us to read, there was a quote that I wanted to use, and it really struck me. And it was that successful classroom conversions take place not just simply by having technology, but how the technology enables teaching and learning. How is that technology actually giving you access to teach, helping you teach, and helping students learn? That's the goal and should be the overall objective of using technology. And that is something that I do and make sure that I do every day. Does the church need to evolve to meet the needs of the digital age? This is a tricky one for me. Of course, I grew up in a church that did not have a lot of technology. Maybe the microphones was the latest technology they had. However, today, I will say that it's a very thin line for me. Personally, I think that religion and worship and church is a very sacred thing. So to just make everything digital age just to appease a generation is not quite the road that I would take or believe that churches should take. However, we do want to stay relevant and we want to stay with the times and we want to reach people just like you want to reach students in the classroom. And to reach people, people are so used to having cell phones, so used to having screen time of some kind. So today, the way that I see it being used is honestly the way that most churches could evolve. And it's not a huge transition. Just using video announcements instead of having someone stand there and read them. having people to be able to donate online instead of having to physically be there, watch service online instead of having to physically come, are ways that you can actually embed that technology and evolve as a church. Online service is that fine line. Some pastors or churches feel that it takes away from the congregation. So that's something that would be up for that church to decide. But just the small things, there's always a way to embed it. So this is how I feel definitely technology can change the way we're teaching and learning today. Thank you.